What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Michael Knapp Fishing. Today's video, as you can tell, we're not out on the water. We are in a very, very bad cold snap right now. My driveway is completely frozen. I can't even get the boat out if I wanted to. So today, though, we've got something new. I haven't gotten to show you guys yet. It came in the mail a couple of days ago. We're going over the new StrikeKing Gravel Dogs. These were debuted at iCast in July, and they're here. They're available. Let's check them out. Alright guys, so July of 2023, iCast, Orlando, Florida. I was so caught up in the mock jacked that I completely forgot about the reveal of these. These are the Gravel Dogs. These are the 10-foot Gravel Dogs. I got sidetracked. The mock jacked was just this huge thing, and I got so excited, I forgot about the Gravel Dogs. So, once I finally got over to them, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it, once I saw this color, for my Cherokee Lake people, for my Northeast Tennessee people, you know what this color is. This is StrikeKing's Demon Craw. Yes, Rapala makes a demon as well. It was an Ike color, but now the Ike has left Rapala. I don't know what they're going to do about it. But this is Demon Craw from StrikeKing, and I am over the freaking moon about it. StrikeKing was missing something in the lineup that had a little bit of a round body, a little bit bigger of a build. Let me tell you what this kind of reminds me of. It's a very different body and different lip to it, but it reminds me of the Spro Rock Crawler. And the Rock Crawler has this cult following to it as well because of the way that it hunts and it's designed. Well, this does the same thing. This hunts. This, in my opinion, from what I have seen, hunts better out of the water. This actually stays true. Have you ever opened a crankbait and you're fishing it and it blows out to one side and they're like, oh, it's hunting, but it never comes back? I've had that happen a lot on crankbaits. So far, I've not had that problem with the Gravel Dog. The Gravel Dog hunts a little bit, it comes out a little bit, but it comes back to center. It comes out a little bit and it comes back to center. And that's what they're designed to do when they're quote-unquote hunting. So with the Gravel Dog, it's not on the StrikeKing website yet because the way that StrikeKing operates is it goes to all of their retailers first before it's on the StrikeKing website. So we're going to actually get on the Tackle Warehouse website, and I am going to give you all the description of the Gravel Dogs and kind of how they talk about it. Designed by StrikeKing pros Todd Castledine and Kevin Van Dam, the StrikeKing Gravel Dog 10 crankbait is your new go-to crankbait for any situation that calls for covering water and targeting fish in the mid-range of water columns. This medium diving crankbait boasts a compact profile and delivers an impressive wide wobble action, effortlessly navigating through rocky terrain, wood, and grass better than any lure in its class. With its specialized bill shape, the Gravel Dog 10 is engineered to expertly deflect off cover, reduce hangups, and keep you in the strike zone longer. Featuring premium fish catching paint jobs in a wide range of colors, the Gravel Dog ensures you have the perfect lure for any fishing scenario throughout the seasons. Additionally, the black nickel hooks provide the strength needed for secure hookups and keeping fish pinned throughout the fight. Prepare to conquer your favorite bodies of water with the StrikeKing Gravel Dog 10 crankbaits, the ultimate tool for covering ground and making big fish react. Alright guys, so that was the description for the 10. I would imagine the 8 is the same. They have a Gravel Dog 8 and a Gravel Dog 10. I just went with strictly Gravel Dog 10s, and the reason for that, well, number one, the reason for that is because most of the 8s were sold out. But for 2, I like for it to be able to just dig a little. You know, if I'm fishing in 6-7 feet of water, I'll still throw the 10 and I'll just let it dig a little bit harder. I know for some people you can't do that. You know, sometimes you're going to have that 8. But for me here in Northeast Tennessee on Cherokee and Douglas is going to be my primary lakes I'm fishing this year. It's all rock, kind of red rock, mud. This will be just fine. So let's talk about the details of the Gravel Dog 10. I'm on my laptop over here. All right, so the Gravel Dawg 10 is a 2.5 inch body. It weighs half of an ounce. It is a 7 to 10 foot designed bill, and it does float as well. That's a really big concept with these, is you need them to be able to float. I know most crankbaits do float, but when you do get those crankbaits every now and then that don't float like you want, it does kind of mess with the way you have to fish them. So a lot of the time, the way I'm gonna fish these, or actually before we do that, let me check on the 8s real quick and make sure that the 8 is the same and there isn't any difference. It comes in 14 colors in the 10. Let me make sure. Okay, so the 8 actually comes in 15 colors. That's odd. I'm not sure what the other color is, unless it's green tomato too, because I didn't see green tomato on, no, green tomato 2's on there too. I don't know, so maybe, I don't know, I'll have to go through there and look, but either way, so the colors, let's go over the colors real quick. In the Gravel Dawg 10, you've got the bone crawl, you've got brown gourd, sharp spring crawl, chili crawl, green gourd, ghost herring, fire crawl, demon crawl, as I have showed you all, green tomato 2, orange brim, phantom brown crawl, phantom watermelon red crawl, yellow perch, and sexy shad 2.0. That was the other one that I was showing you guys. And I know I'm harping on the demon a lot right now, because the demon is kind of my, you know, I have wanted, you guys have seen, if you all are on my Instagram and TikTok, you've seen the custom painted 3XDs and 1.5 flats that I have in a custom demon. So, and you know, I'm not gonna lie, they were pretty expensive. So now I'll be able to get just straight StrikeKing baits that don't cost me a lot of extra money, because they're not custom paint jobs. All right, so let's get into the nitty gritty of these baits. Oh, I hooked them. All right, so let's take a listen here. They do knock. They've got a couple BBs in there. As far as the bill goes, you can see it's got a little bit of a harsh cut down here, which is going to give it that wobble action that we want. We're going to be pulling it through the water like so, and it's going to give that nice wobble that we're wanting on there. This bait for me is going to really shine in the probably very, very late fall through the winter, early spring, maybe mid-spring. I don't know, it may go late spring, but I think it's going to be mostly early spring. But that's my time to shine, is when those largemouth and smallmouth are kind of pulling up from their winter depths. For whatever reason, the color red just really draws a very violent strike, even with as cold as it is in the winter on Cherokee and Douglas. So that's when I'm going to be using this. Let's talk about line, rod, reel. What do we want to use on this? So, with the way that this bait is designed, the big bill, it's designed to come through wood, designed to come through rock. They say grass. I don't have grass, so I don't know. I'm going to be throwing it on 12-pound StrikeKing Contra, more than likely. I will have it on my KVD rod. It's a 6.2 to 1 gear ratio KVD baitcaster and a 7.2 medium moderate baitcaster rod. That's what I'm going to throw this on. This is a half of an ounce bait. That rod throws up to a half of an ounce, so it's going to really be able to bomb that bait out there, and it's going to give me maximum distance on it. So what are we going to be targeting with this? Mostly, I'm going to be fishing rock with this. Rock for me is the big player this time of year. It just works better for me. Don't get me wrong, they will get on wood, but with the way TVA draws the lake down and everything, we don't have any wood left in the water. So in order for us to get to wood, we would have to go up to the honey hole, and I've already vowed I'm not fishing the honey hole anymore until I am 100% confident in Cherokee. Since we're going to be fishing the White Pine Marine tournament trails this year, we have to be confident in Cherokee and Douglas again. So, all right, so side-by-side comparison, you can see the two colors. I mean, the paint jobs are just phenomenal in these. I really love what they've done with the paint. All of their paint jobs are very slick, very sleek. Sorry, that was the word I was looking for, sleek. You know, they've got kind of a metallic finish to them. They're going to shine really well in that water. Now, I know a lot of people are like, well, you know, in the winter, those bait fish are kind of a little bit dull. Take some sandpaper to it. You know, I know a lot of people don't get into like customizing their baits a whole heck of a lot, but I do. So this time of year, I'll take one of my demon crawls here, and I'm going to take some sandpaper to it, probably 1,000 grit, and I'm going to take that shine off of it. It's going to just mat it down a little bit, and I'm going to, you know, I've got I mean, I got a whole box full over here. So I'm gonna keep, oh, I about knocked those over. I'm gonna keep most of them as is. That way I can customize them as I need to. But I'll take a little bit of sandpaper, sand it down just a little bit, and give it a little bit of a dull finish. So let's look at the hooks here. Hooks look very good. These are your standard black nickel hooks. If Kevin was involved with this, you know they're gonna have really good hooks. They don't flex very easily. They feel right. Yeah, no, I think those are gonna be great hooks. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I changed my treble hooks. No, I'm not a big fan of changing treble hooks out. So I'm gonna fish these as is, and I think they're going to do a phenomenal job. Guys, if y'all like this video, do me a huge favor. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment down in the comment section below, and let me know, Gravel Dogs, are you guys excited for these? Are y'all gonna go pick some up? I am ecstatic for them. So, just a little bit of an idea of what we got going on right now, guys. With the weather the way it is, I'm not gonna be able to get out. The weather was so cold, we were bringing the boat home one day. One of the hubs got hot and I blew the hub. It was like 10 degrees outside, it was really cold, blew the hub. So, we don't have the boat right now anyway, but all the boat ramps are frozen. Like I said, my driveway is completely frozen, so we're not gonna be fishing. I mean, there's probably gonna be 2 weeks in a row that we're not gonna get to go fish, and I know that sucks. So the next video you guys see is going to be a Ned rig video. I know, oh, Ned rig, but anyway, that's what the next video you'll see. It'll be in here too. I'll be wearing the same clothes. I'm gonna film it right after this. But as soon as we're done with this weather, I'll be going to the East Tennessee Fishing Expo. We may film something there, and then I'm on my way to Florida. First Bassmaster Open of the year. I have 2 anglers in there. I'm still not telling y'all who my anglers are, but 2 of my anglers are in the Bassmaster Opens this year. So we're gonna go down there. We're gonna work with them a little bit, and I'm taking the Falcon with me, so we're gonna fish a little bit while we're down there. No promises, but I may try to go get on some peacock bass again. Fingers crossed, we'll see. Like, comment, subscribe, notifications on. Take care, everybody.